Lived through the storm to tell another story. Let's head outside. Let's see what awaits us. Although we looked a little bit banged up, but we're more or less full health. I think we're okay. Camping in the wilderness requires camping supplies. Okay, fair enough. We're outside.
I'll be quiet.
Be quiet. Oh, what's happening there? A masked dude. Oh, wow. Are we plumbing into some BDSM party? 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figurines gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. For your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Nadi, how you doing? Thanks for single-handedly raising the Twitch numbers of this game. Oh wow, we have a lot of people. I'm excited to try out this game and do a full playthrough. So thanks a lot for joining in on this adventure and being part of it, watching it, being part of the journey. Involve yourself into conversation. Will help us to see this through and do a full playthrough of it. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick grey beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like wings from some malevolent creature. Okay.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
The book? What is he talking about?
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Is he talking to the other guys, or is he talking to that ashing statue in the front? I got goosebumps. Oh, there's a third one up top. What's happening? Oh! Oh! Wait, they're causing a Bivik, or whatever that was. Uh-oh. I don't think it was good. Game over. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time? You stand in a circular room and grand and domed. Or domed. Its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. Did we travel back in time? Just some dudes having a weekend together? Is that what you do, Chaos Cop? Hanging out on the weekend? Starting some apparatus? At the far end of the great pillars of the Adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering textures giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Rylik, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Your thoughts are yours and not yours. They seem to exist before you think and when they are all questions. What? Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or... Oh, is that dude again? At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with thick grey beards in a ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while you try to not appear so. You have something you want to ask him. One question above all. The question spins madly in your mind. What are the numbers of the upcoming lottery tickets? Oh! My companions are dead? You're waking to find your malaise is broken. Oh, my sickness is also gone. Only to replace with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing. Oh, okay, we're going crazy apparently. Like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement fits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinder and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. So that dude... They triggered the apparatus. The other three lost their soul to it, or whatever, and turned to ash. One of your characters has become fatigued. Fatigue represents a physical and physiological wear and tear. It is also commonly received as an injury when a character is knocked out, but some scripted interactions will also result in fatigue if they are especially grueling. Fatigue goes through multiple stages, initially inflicting minor penalties, but growing in severity over time. Resting is the easiest way to remove the effect of fatigue. Okay. Heodon and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You're alone and far from help. Gilded Vale may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Oh, holy shit. I can have it like this as well. Interesting. Ding! Level up! An empty tutorial. Oh, there. Your character has earned enough experience to advance. Nice. Okay, let's do the level up. I killed my companions. Did not such thing. So. Gonna put 5 points into athletics. Gonna be athletics and survival. Grant second wind. After the 6th rank, the previously earned bonuses become more powerful. Bonus damage versus flanked, increased consumable duration, accuracy bonus versus greater creature, bonus movement, received healing multiplier, damage reduction. Good. Next. So, oh my goodness gracious, we have class talents, we have offensive talents, we have defensive talents, we have utility talents. Jesus. Augments the power of the paladin, flames of devotion, increasing its damage. Okay. Enduring flames. Do burning damage over time. Hello, Izzy. Welcome in. Weapon focuses we have here. One-handed style, two-handed style. What is one-handed style? Defensive. Weapon and shield style. Plus 6 shield deflection. And shield deflection bonus also applies to reflex. Oh, that's interesting. There's some cheater bug happening on my armor. Sign of Flame. Damage reduction plus 20% burn damage. I am not yet sure. I'm open for suggestions. Everybody is very familiar with the talents and whatnot. Hold the line. Plus 1 enemy is engaged. Oh, okay. This gives us some tank abilities, more or less. Weapon and shield style is something we're gonna aim for as well at some point. Intense flames. Augments the power of the paladin's flame of devotion, increasing its damage. Veteran's recovery, Enigma's charm, aspirant's mark. The paladin's flame of devotion do burn over time. Deep faith. Oh. The intensity of the paladin's faith deepens, granting them increased defensive bonuses to faith and conviction. Oh. Untroubling faith. The paladin's belief become more than just the sum of his or her actions, negating reputations that negatively influences faith and conviction. Modifies faith and conviction. Faith and conviction passive. Deflecting plus 4. So if I grab the untroubled faith, I don't get negatives to my influence and conviction. That could be a nice early on pick. Or I could go with deep faith. The intensity of the paladin's faith deepens, granting them increased defense bonus to faith and conviction. Modifies faith and conviction to plus 2 deflection, plus 3 deflection. Except deflection. Okay. Oh, defenses, not deflection. My dwarf is looking a little bit warm. Yes. He's a godlike of the fire. I like this idea of not having negative influence to my faith and conviction. So I'm going to go for this here. Giving us deflection and defense bonuses. Making us beefier and tankier. He's a bit hot-headed. Good. Done. Good. Oh, they're naked because we took this stuff from them. Move the rapier in there. I wonder, does my character pick items out of the stash automatically in conversations, like those chisels and whatnot, and what we had, or like Dietrich's in other shenanigans. After leveling up, you want to see their statistics. Opening the character sheet. Appearance. Oh, I can change that mid-game. That's interesting. That is very
Quick
interesting.
and quiet.
I have some shrooms up here. Is Jabba the Hutt? What the f... Okay. Okay, it's just an aberration. Are we now connected to the spirit realm or something like that? Vessel of flesh. Whoa. People being tortured. Why are you not disappearing? This massive structure is formed of stone and Adra. Okay. You don't think so? You kept them in the inventory? Okay, gonna have them with me then. Crafting, anything? What I can see already what it is and the requirements. I'm not happy of pre-synced stuff that I can make. I would rather have them be discovered in a sense. In terms of crafting. So, Pilgrim's
I'll go on
Crown.
ahead.
And then there's down here something as well. Anything else? Some more plants.
Ready when you are.
By the way, chat, do we enjoy the fast movements that I'm using here with fast mode?
Quick and quiet.
So we're up here. I need to go to Whalewood and then to the Gilded Vale. 6 hours. Oh, so traveling between does cost me time as well? Does that make my character fatigued or so? Probably. I guess I should rest. Camping bonus. Heal multiplier. Movement speed. Let's go for damage reduction. Let's rest. What the f... Am I having nightmares? Okay, it worked. 8 hours have passed. There's dead up ahead. Camping supplies. See more dead people. Must have been those pink berries. Maybe. Fast mode makes it like want to rush a little bit. Think fast modes. Because this is normal stealth walking around. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll play around with both of the things. Good point, though. Yeah, I definitely don't want to feel it rushed. That's why I'm asking. He's running off. There's a dead body. Is there treasure behind the waterfall? No treasure? Ooh. Maybe my perception is not high enough. A young wolf. Smack him. There we go, 20. Give me another one. Excuse me. I feel very powerful with you. Shattered piece of crate across. There's vegetables on the ground.
I'll go on ahead.
It's interesting that the fast mode automatically stomps when combat is happening. Barrels, cabbage, potatoes. No, somebody squashed the potatoes. How dare them?
Quick and quiet.
So let's grab
Just
this
say
here.
the word.
Doo-doo-doo.
Quick and quiet.
Xorips. 3 of them. This could be troublesome, but we do have second winds in case. Broke my armor a little bit. Good, one is down. Let's go to one without the shields. Get him. Get him, boy. Oh, come on. Oh, we miss. One more hit. Yes. Good, that was a nice hit with a 14. 17 crush. One more like that. There we go. Beautifully. Take it all. Padded head. A quarterstaff.
Quick and quiet.
The strut supports a large enough of the ribs and a vertebrae of a dragon. Wait, what? So the bones that are used could be the bones of a dragon? Okay. There's a cave. Do I want to go into the cave? Let's have a look inside into the cave. Now, thank you kind of for checking out our GOG partner link. A bear. Oh boy. I'm gonna dare attempt the bear.
Quick and quiet.
I feel I'm gonna get my ass whooped though. Let's see. 6 damage. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You better run!
Come on, whoop this bear's ass. I think the bear will kill us. Yeah, our DPS is not high enough. Yeah. Ouch. Reduced to 0. We're going down. You have died. Well, first death, I guess. Oh, please bear with us.
Not a problem.
The cave is almost under the waterfall. Surely that's a good sign. I mean, it's not like your typical... almost like... Oh, I see, like... loot under the waterfall. I see what you mean. Okay. Got a berry encounter. Outlaws. Okay. Just one. Completely missed that one. 16. That's good. Come on. Schmack her. Schmack that outlaw. We got this. I think the game should be more strict liney, warn people to progress the story in these early parts. You think so? I think it's also a nice way of telling you that you're gonna get your ass whooped. If you don't pay attention where you're going to. Do you want to switch to a sword? From my mace. Overall, at what level or how fast should I choose? Focusing on a weapon or not. Touches more salt. How long do you done that damn stew?
Nothing will slip past me.
Don't rush me. You have to let the meat absorb the flavor. Is it a dwarven cook? He'll be absorbing the sharp end of my dagger if you don't hurry up. Hey, friends. Also considered a small shield, it does not have an accuracy penalty. That is also a good point. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up, startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering the stew across the ground. What? Get him, you dogs! You make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please! Help me! Ah! One of the bandit gives Tenthurf a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Oh boy. Can I do this mid-combat? Change my shield to a smaller one? Could make a medium one, though. Can I do this mid-combat? Okay. Let's go whoop some ass. Good. Come on. Come on! Oh wow, so many misses. Yes, one more. One more. Good, second wind.
You better run!
Get him. That was a good hit. Not a good hit. 16. 12. 10. Whoop his ass. Yes.
You better run!
You better run. 2 days later. Good.
Ah!
53. I wonder what that percentage means there. Is it 53 damage reduction? For my damage type of weapon? So... Silverlusky, Carperskate. With fish. With a cape that has no properties. A leather armor instead of a mail armor.
Good day, stranger.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd start cooking for all these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life, until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. I only... Oh my goodness, relic, thank you.
Praise the sub.
Thank you for bringing easy into the shield wall. 214 gifted subs to the channel, and also giving us another thing to the goal here. Exclamation mark Kofi, you want to check it out. How you doing, Relic? I must get back home. I only hope they've hired a replacement. Listen, next time you're in the Gilded Vale, stop at the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca know just what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do the right in return. Oh, to the back at my oven again. Gilded Vale, major positive. Okay. You've gained reputation in the Gilded Vale. Nice. I wonder if this encounter could have ended differently. This cooking utensils. There's definitely cooking involved in this game. Meat is back on the menu, boys.
Nothing will slip past me.
Let's save. Chat, please do remind me of saving very often. I tend to forget. Young wolf. Young wolf. Oh crap. Kill it. Kill it. There we go. I'll probably get a flanking bonus. Or a pack bonus or something like that. Can I have a look at them? Oh, there we go. No abilities? Okay. Fair enough. I thought they would get like a wolf pack thing like in D&D. Let's do a quick heal. Nothing will pass me apart this pouch full of gold. Speaking of pouches of gold, thank you, Relic, for putting gold coins into my pouch. Of your generosity. So, we can climb up there. These age walls appear to have once encircled the entire glades. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading up to the top are crumbled away. Examine the walls. The heavy bricks and slick moss presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, you might easily reach the top. By the way, Corm, have you saved? Golden. I don't have tools yet, so let's leave it for now. I have a feeling we're gonna fall down on our asses and injure ourselves. Northeast, Garen Grasp. South, Gilded Vale. Okay, Gilded Vale is the... Hello?
Well met, friend.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp and quick. Greetings! On your way south, is it? The sooner you're clear off these woods, the better, I think. Never mind the woods, there is a strange machine in the ruins up north. There were these figures clad in black performing some kind of rite. Ruins? The old Engwith place? You want to keep clear of those, whatever you saw. Strange things always crop up around Engwith sites. Engwithen. I don't doubt those people you saw were up to no good. Let the Glenfathens deal with it. They don't take kindly to trespassers, whatever their intentions, and there's enough to worry about in these woods as it is. We came across a bear in a cave up north. Got the better of a friend of mine. I only just made it out of life. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to you, friend? We didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and he went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beast will take what they will, I suppose, and this time, Gadowin's favor fell upon the bear. Who are you? Name's Nanton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. Where did you find this bear? In a cave. It's way up that way. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brood of beast. Would have hated to hear that it took another life. But well then. Okay. I think we can come back, right? We're not, like, losing this place. Is that correct? Can I head back and, you know, find... Come attack the bear later on when I have more people or something like that? Is that an option? So I can go back up north if I go this road. Go to the end of this side. I can go to the Gilded Vale. Let's go to Gilded Vale first. And then, who knows, maybe we'll meet some people. Maybe we can recruit some people. Maybe there's an inn, and I can hire adventurers. I'm not sure how it works. Shall see. I missed a talking NPC? Who would that be, Nari? I've met the dwarf, and I've met this guy. With, who told us about the bear. Was there anybody else that I've missed? What the frick? Why are there people hanging on the tree? Okay. Wow, this is
You
eerie.
must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Oh boy. Okay. This is an odd welcome, but hello. Because that's how the tree should look like. Do you welcome everyone this way?
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
Honest, diplomatic, stoic. I have to note down what kind of beliefs our paladin dwarf has to try to stay true to the answers. Paladin orders, pillars of eternity. We're like the golden something something. They're just hanging around. God. Orders. The gold pack knights. There we go. So we do like rational and stoic. I hope I can remember that. Rational and stoic are the things that we are known for. Refuse to answer.
That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village, and to him, no answer at all is as good as an admission of guilt. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth.
Oh no,
We
and
can
the building.
continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radrick's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
That's not good. That's not good. We heard earlier that there being hollowed childs being born, whatever that means. I hope it's not childs that are basically without intestines or organs or something like that. And the Lord's wife. I don't think we're coming at a good place. I don't think we're coming at a good place here to settle down with our dwarven friend. This kind of situation is at the brink of extremency when nobility is, you know, when there's no heir and whatnot. I have a suspicion that we're gonna have a very bitter lord that'll do some nasty things, and I don't think we want to be around for that. No, I want to learn later on. I want to learn it from the game. No spoilers, please. No spoilers. Oh my goodness gracious. So, I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with the Bienvik. Is there somebody in town who could help?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to
My
speak.
shield maiden just brought me this.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others.
Oh,
A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
okay. So there was an animancer in here who could not help the Lord. Oh, she's hanging from the tree. Holy shit.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Very friendly guy, I see. You said something about Hollowborn and legacy. What's that? I forget that your foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. This Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without a soul. Oh, that's what they mean. So are they just mindless, drooling people? Are they still alive? Even though they don't have a soul? Pitiful, dumb things that breathe. Barely. But do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name's Waidwen's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. Let's see. Lord Frederick decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interest at heart. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony at some ruins. Oh, you want to mind where you mentioned that? Trespassing on Ingwithen ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Beareth have mercy, we certainly have. I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a Biavik. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeves. If you've been that close to Biavik, you wouldn't be standing here. Okay, he doesn't believe us. Fair enough. The game knows what the shield maiden brought you.
Keep out of...
Oh.
Listen!
What's the bell mean?
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
What's the 3 tolls mean? For whom the
It
bells
seems your
tolls.
arrival is ill-timed.
Why?
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else
Oh.
Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come in this time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of the Baroth must be redoubled. What happened? Yeah. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern. What a fucker, man. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? It can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest at the inn. Or a stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. What a prick. Oh my goodness, what a prick.
I'll go on ahead.
Who are you?
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
You can introduce me. Wait, is it not the dudes from the background that we have in here? Pipe in hand. Yeah. Must be him. Looking for anyone who could help me feel better. He gives you an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attentions away, watching the village around him. That it? Welcome to a lovely village. Scattered between the rods of the bracelets of twine. What is that thing over there?
I'll go on ahead.
Burritos, Simon. You recognize Ido's voice anywhere? Good luck with the game, mister. Have a good nice day. You know, it's have a wonderful one. Thanks for all for hanging out. Okay. Guess we're gonna take a rest at the inn. Things are about to get worse. Why? Don't be stupid. They can't possibly get any worse. Oh, pointy ear. You see 4 people gathered by the door at the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument is reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hand for calm. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Okay, you're having trouble with the elf?
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
So, we are... What again? We are stoic and rational. Thank you, Marius. Everyone calm down, whatever this is about. I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused.
We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he's sheltered in our village. We don't take that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Idirans.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
What? What? His voice sounds... What the fuck? What? Why?
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
What the... He plants his feet something surely and woe flickers through his eyes.
That's where you're wrong.
I don't think attacking him is such a good idea. And why's that? Because then you'll have to deal with me. One of the men gives the other two a warning shake of his head before turning to you.
We're done for now, but this one better watch his step around here because we're not going anywhere.
What the hell happened here? As the three stumble away, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You're welcome.
Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
You straighten his shirt and you know that remains of... fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months of travel, but the leatherwork beneath it's sturdy and fine. He looks like a nobleman, I would say.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
Aloth Corvisor. Okay. Okay, Mr. Aloth. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and
Wizard.
an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
I do have a feeling he's not telling me the real truth. And this is some mere generic backstory that he's trying to tell me.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we're separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I'm gonna remain silent. A man must have his secrets very well. What are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Would you tell someone the real truth in real life? You just met someone? No. Definitely not. And you? I mean, like you said, I'm also a settler.
Indeed. In that case, welcome to Gilded Vale, a true refuge from civilization.
How did you manage to come across those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell someone to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints. And the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. For just a moment, it looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief. But before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. You definitely don't look like a settler. You look like a nobleman to me.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going then.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep.
What?
Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Fair enough. Let's get... Yeah, okay. Why not? Have a pointy ear with me.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Interesting. And so we have, I guess, our first
Aye?
companion, Aloth. He's a level 1 wizard.
Yes?
And apparently he has a spellbook. A grimoire, so to say. Wizard's double. No spellbooks for that. I've minor missiles, dazzling lights, sunless grasp, fan of flames. Already seen 2 possible companions? Oh. I'm curious who's gonna be the next. So, with new friends into Aloth, with a wizard now. Wizards have the ability to learn staggering numbers of spells, but they are always limited by the capacity of the grimoire at any given time. The grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Click on a spell on the right panel to remove it from the grimoire. Add spells from the left. Okay. Let's have
Aye?
a look. What do you have? What is a wizard's double? Create a duplicate of the caster. Granting caster a high deflection bonus until he or she is hit or crit. Okay, so it's kind of like magical mirror image. Creates a cone of fire in front of the caster, causing burn damage. I wonder, does he cast these spells on his own? Or do I have to tell him exactly what to do? Arcane Assault. Unleash a bolt of magical energy from the grimoire that inflicts raw damage and dazes the target in the area. 2 times per encounter. Okay, so this is kind of like in cantrip, you could say. Fair enough. Well, let's go and
Not a problem.
do a rest in the tavern, as suggested. And then maybe next morning go out for that cave with the bear. So, let's go inside. Villages. Floorboards. Pasca. Oh! That means there should be our cook in Tedrith. There he is! Yeah! Let's go have a chat with him. That's stealing, I see. Ah, it's you, my savior. It's good to be back. Don't think I'll let this go unrewarded. I've decided that you have earned the right to learn one of my most closely guarded secrets, my dearest recipe. After this, you'll eat nothing else. A savory pie to keep you hale and hearty. May it serve you well in your travels. Okay, can I just like that craft it now? Food. Duck's own beef loaf. Savory pie. I need an ale. And I need some grain. Max endurance, might perception. Might 300 seconds. 150 seconds. 300 seconds. Is there a way to increase the amount of time a food gives you the bonus? Max endurance constitution. Pale with chicken. Crafted. I'll have it. Num 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 num. Fan of flames. Excuse me. Okay. That is for you. Quick slots. Quick slots. Put the beer back. Okay. Anything else? I'll name a dish in your honor. Intriguing. Intriguing, I would call it.
Greetings.
Hello, and welcome to the... Oh, it's you! Tenrith told us of what you did. Such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself favorites, yeah, a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. You're already back and work in the kitchen. So, what'd you like? I could use some reliable help. Do you know anyone who's looking for work? Oh, that's where we can grab people? What do you have for sale? I'm sure you'll find something. We have the finest work in Ryward. Party gains? What? Why? Why though? Does she buy anything? Okay. Weapons even? Okay. Crossbow, crossbow. Okay. Nice. Is there a difference in terms of selling if I sell weapons and whatnot to a blacksmith? Do I get more out of that? Camping supplies, retrain character, party management. I can over here recruit. Level 1 adventurer for 250. A rogue might not be bad. Except. So we want a female. A race. Dwarf. So a female dwarf again. A boreal dwarf. It's gonna be rogue. Yeah. Blinding strike. I'm gonna have high dexterity and perception with you. Mind's on 14. Constitution on 12. And let's put dexterity on 15 even. To be fast. You come from the Deadfire Archipelago. Getting a +1 to the dexterity as well. From the Pirate Lands. And you are an mercenary. Now let's go for a hunter. Hunter. Oh, that's a cute picture. There we go. Fits kind of the picture. Can I give something else? Holy moly, there's a lot of pictures. Oh, wow. That looks wild, wild, wild. Our fishy friends. Some elves. The godlike humans. It would be easier if you could, like, just choose a category and have them in filters or something like that. Some really cool looking portraits. Let's give her this dwarven lady over here. Why not? Here. Should be blondish. Skin. Kind of palish. I'm happy with that. Looks good.
Let's go.
Feisty looking. Feisty sounding. Sounds good. Proxy, how you doing? Welcome in. Her name shall be I think I'm gonna call her Nami. Let's call her Nami. Sunrun, how you doing? It's been ages since you played this. How you liking it so far? Dude, it's amazing so far. It's amazing. How's it going on your side? So, good. We have a rogue. Done. Sunrun, her name. And we got some level ups. Is a great name. No, it's not. So, bring survival up. We're gonna wait for the points. We're gonna have survival up to 6, and then we're gonna dump the rest into athletics. So, paladin abilities. Zealous focus is an aura range. Accuracy goes up. Movement speed and defense when disengaging. Damage reduction. And incoming hits. I think I'd go for Zealous of Endurance. I just want to make him as beefy as tank as possible. Yeah. Done. What can we choose on you? Wow, you have quite a high lore thing. I keep boosting lore then. Let's have some damage reductions going on. And also... difficulty on traps and locks. God, you look silly. Let's go for athletics. So we are getting spells now. I can choose 2. Level 2 spells. What do I want with you? Ray of Fire sounds nasty. Creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. This sounds also like a very high chance of friendly fire. So Sunrun, what kind of character have you run with if you have played this before? Mirror image. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Rolling flame. Creates a rebounding ball of fire, inflicting burn damage upon anyone in its path. What is Bewildered Spectacle? It confuses enemies in the area of attack. This is an ICC. It sounds like confusing the people. Let's have a necrotic lance for him. I'm not sure we can learn like specific houses of school or something like that. Like wizard schools to do damage in specific directions. But oh, this sounds good. Some CC and a damage spell. Done. So.
Well met, friend.
I'd like a room, please. So, give me an Labor's Rest room. Exactly. Oh, nice little loading screen. They only played Dark Souls 1 and 3 and now BG 3. This is my favorite RPG. It's been so long to load a game. And the female paladin, interesting. Your sleep is restless and fevered. Assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of the Gilded Vale's gallows tree. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman, whose face is shriveled inkwards like moldering fruits. Yeah. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she's mere inches from your face. Oh boy. Suddenly you hear her head snap up and your eyes open. And they're empty behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Your mouth slowly parts, and with gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of dwarf woman's breath still permanent in your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remembered the woman. You remembered seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see that woman once more. What the frick? This RPG is the closest to perfection. It just can't compete with BG3 due to the budgetary. Yeah, of course. I mean, the budget that BG3 had is a different level. So, let's go to the tree then, before we come back here to the inn. I'm very curious for this whole saga, and I'm very hopeful that you will accompany me, and everybody who's watching this, hopefully, is also subscribing to the YouTubes and, you know, putting down comments on every episode so we can enjoy the full journey of this beautiful, beautiful adventure together. So let's get to that tree. He's still here. And it now has weird colors around its Caldara de Beranzi. The squat distant body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her nose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward, wriggly from one side to the other, wherever the breeze shifts. Ugh! You perceive a faint glow around her and cast no lights on its surroundings, but there's a tepid warmth to it. Reach out for the woman. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objects. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you've expanded enough to reach her, there is sudden jolts to your mind, a ringing electric surge of images and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in space, occupied only by you and the hanging woman. And when you open them again, she's staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from the tree that stands planted in a misty wood. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as does show she smiles at you. Wow. Now that Microsoft has the Obsidian money, I hope we can get a third game in the series that can compete with BG3. Unfortunately, the sales numbers of the second game put the fear of a third installment to everyone's hearts. Oh, that's sad. I tend to agree. Until BG3, this was the apex of turn-based real-time RPG. And uniquely even today, it lets you change settings between full real and full turn-based. Does it work with the first game as well, or is it only the sequel? Also, we have 2 full playthroughs on the YouTubes of BG3. You want to check it out. One's as a good character, where we play myself as a strength-built ranger, and the other one where we play a vampire called Vlad Tsepish, who is a blood sorcerer. It's kind of like a homebrew modded run, where we are going for the Dark Urge background. First, you'll get the turn-based update this year. Oh, this game gets an update? Wow.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
Oh, Proxy, you've right, Tepish with T and a line below, and an S with a line below without the H. And he's Count Dracula. Or the story of Count Dracula is based on him. Vlad Tsepish, no, he is a known figure for me, being from Romania. I know a lot about his lore, I know a lot about his backgrounds, I've heard and read about a lot of the things he has done. And yeah, not necessarily Castlevania fan, although that anime is also not bad. You can freely switch between turn-based and real-time with pause and pillars. That's only in Alcor Pathfinder games so far. Yeah, it's fantastic. We have a Pathfinder run, but I think we stopped at episode 15 or something because the interest overall died down. How are you able to speak with me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
Sounds good. I think I survived the Biavik. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
I love that you have a humor still after your death. Am I imagining this, by the way?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I. Wherever here may be.
You also said the souls break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how.
Who's Rimagan?
We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Is that so? I need to understand something that's happened to me. She nods and a look of pity on her face.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What is a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world.
Stones?
They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how.
Oh, and I see them because my soul remembers how. I see.
A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder!
What do you mean when all goes well?
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
She smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprouts from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher
Merwolves.
just like you.
Okay.
Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Okay, so there's a guy called Merwolds in a castle called Kadnua that could help us with our situation. Okay. I would like to know something about you.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
What is an animancer? That's the only thing that I would like to know.
A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are.
Oh.
But the best of us, the best, inspirations, miracle workers. My parents were soul twins.
Soul
miserable
twins?
Before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other, turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes.
Aw.
How soon we forget when we're afraid.
Aw. That's so kind of her.
It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear.
Understood. Understood. Thank you for your information. We're gonna go and seek this weird Mayward in that castle that you mentioned. Siptak, what's I doing?
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Can we have a shout out for Seb? Kaldara closes her eyes and her head slumps forwards over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision from some unknown place of waiting. One was granted the Crucible of the Souls. Are you alright? You seem just lost now. I am a watcher. Well, that's interesting. I expect that explains your earlier reticence about your experience in the ruins, In any case, I appreciate your honesty. Since we're traveling together, it's probably wise to us to share these things. Do you know anything about those watchers? Only that they're rare and that they seem to have the unique insights into certain soul conditions. As you just demonstrated, let us continue. Travel to Kadnua.
17 and a half.
Huh? Smell of the pipe smoke, at once earthy and sweet, wends its way into your nostrils. Your eye traced the smoke to its origin, where you found the broad man with his true-colored hair leaning against a mossy rock. He looks you directly in the eye, but the look is not aggressive. He regards you with a peculiar smirk. So what's this Eternal Pillar thing then? It's apparently one of the greatest TRPGs out there on the markets, one of the gem work from Obsidian Entertainment. The newest Avowed game that it looks very Skyrim-like, you might know of that maybe, is based in this universe from Pillars of Eternity. And we had a vote going on in the Discord. Speaking of, you should totally join it. And there was a head-to-head race between Pillars of Eternity campaign or the DLC for Neverwinter Nights 2 Mask of the Betrayer, and Pillars won very closely. So here we are with our new playthrough of Pillars.
17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman.
How many bodies are hanging there, or what are you talking about?
The people hanging from the tree.
Oh.
18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway.
Oh, 17 and a half because it's a dwarf? You ass. Is it what you people do for fun around here?
Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
That is, yeah, it's Matt Mercer.
Hell yeah, Vox Machina!
Was that about a dwarf?
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you oughta.
What makes you think I was interested in the dwarf woman? He looks at you a moment, his brow arched, his smirk broadens.
I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
Hmm. Do you know what a watcher is?
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here.
Not?
Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come to these parts
Was
all
Radric
time
the
with their
Lord?
cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense.
None taken. What's interesting here, Sep, is that paladins, for example, their belief or their ideology, what they stand for, goes into an favor to your ideology or against your ideology. And depending on what you pick here, like passionate, stoic, aggressive, my dwarf is of the... What is it called again? I'm so bad at names. My dwarf is of the Golden Knights, or Gold Pack Knights, who are, you know, very much inclined into who is paying and executing without the blink of an eye the contract. They're rational and stoic as the favored behavior, and have a disfavored behavior that is passionate and aggressive. So I have to try to maintain my sense of behavior to stick true to my paladin order, and the truer I stick to it, the better my aura powers become throughout the game, or less if I go against it. So yeah, none taken. Good. They don't mean it personal when they hang folks here. I have to remind myself.
The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
The war? Saints War. Only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Eothos, overthrows Red Clearers, marches on Deerwood, so we gave him a Deerwoodian hello. What's a Deerwoodian hello?
We blew him up.
Okay, Black Powder, I guess. Who is Eothos? Got a rebirth and redemption, formerly anyhow. Maybe they call him something different. Where are you from? Okay. I have other questions. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Redrick sent men down here the other day. Okay, so Redrick is the Lord. Said he had in on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Redrick's to overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they hang every last one of us. Oh, so your leader stepped up to be hanged and the rest of the group be left alone? None was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my headman, he steps up and says it's him. They look at him, they took him at his word. He sighs and shakes his head, his eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Redrick, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Pick the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, owns a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
Oh, your brother.
After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore.
Oh no.
Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Wow. Either really can push your feelings. Yeah. Mercer does always do a great job when it comes to voice acting and also dungeon mastery. I'm very curious about his newest campaign where he's going to be a player instead of dungeon master. You can see wow, is eager to leave. Who's Kolsk? Somehow got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. Even next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking, mostly. Point of a fact, I'm on my way out, just to figured out where I'm going yet. Not a whole lot of places out there that think Waidwen Legacy started with Waidwen. Well, we could travel together. Where are you headed? Some place called Cape Nua. There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
I seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason, if I've ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
He tilts his head forward and gives you a pointed look. So it doesn't like bandits, more or less, to say. Let's get going. Okay. What are you, Mr. Eater? Heather. Saber. And Warbow. Okay. Saints War Armor. Pierce Proof, second chance. It gives second chance as an ability. Interesting. Once per rest, though. Okay. So, let me bring you up here with me in the front. I have like a Y moment. It is one of my favorite characters ever in an RPG. Well written, well acted. So, I'm gonna be back to the bear thing. And then come back to Gilded Vale, and then we're gonna go south. So yeah, let's go to Valewood. And I would like to try to see if I can deal with this bear now with a group of 4. I think we should be more than capable of. We're gonna see these pre-rendered backgrounds or the bee's knees. Major malfunction, hello there. Greetings and salutations, Watcher. Greetings and salutations to you as well. We just found out what a Watcher is. I'm very excited about that. Love to have you back.
I'll see what I can find.
So, we found this. As well as endurance. Do I have to activate it? Okay, I have to activate it. It runs all the time.
Yes?
Eh?
Hey.
What is this here? Defender. The fighter adopts a more conservative strategy, concentrating on locking down enemies that stray too close. The fighter increases his or her number of engagement targets to 3, but at the expense of deflection. Oh. Interesting. You know it inside out? Nice. Can't wait to poke you for some ideas and helps here and there. So,
Death to our enemies!
let's take a shot. Everybody attack.
Ready when you are.
So, blind it.
Hey.
Knock it on its ass.
Aye?
It's dazed. Let's see if we can daze it again. Good. Let's throw some
Lava will be on
sparkling things. Okay, there we go. Oh, these are a little bit loud. But we did it. Bear is taken off. Hamlet disagree, Hamlet disagree, Hamlet disagree. What? You can't rotate the camera? I can live with that, since it's this kind of like old school vibe. Like quarterstaff. So this was the other member from the dudes who has been attacked by the bear. Reach out to the spirit. You reach out at the moment of contact, you feel you have been struck by a blow. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun on your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you're standing before the cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depth. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow. Heart hammered in your chest as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards the light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there's a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knees. You scream, stumble, fall. Did you what? Did the other guy slice his leg when running out? Your thoughts are chaos, lance through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there's a great dark shape above you, and then there's more pain. The vision recedes, and you're thrown back into your self with seemingly relentless force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the spectre lingers. In the span of an energy between you and both, you feel a tense question of confusion, of anger. I met your friend on the road. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure. You're dead, spirit. There's nothing for you here. The spirit roils with thwarted anger and grief. Sorrow seems to seep into the very air of the cavern. The spirit dims and fades until you are alone once more. Go away, spirit. You're dead. Okay, let's confront this guy. Plot twist! I love plot twists. So, we're some people now. Let's see if I can climb this thing up here as well now. I mean, it came out in 1998, and this game had fully fledged 3D graphics. Like Dragon Age Origins. I mean, it's an isometric top-down view, not necessarily a third-person view. Let's scale the wall. Climb it myself. You find a handful upon the large stones and start pulling yourself up. The bricks are slick with moss instead of strange angles, but you make your way steadily up the ruins. Once there, you're able to help the rest of your company up on the other side. Okay, nice. Hello. Can I not read you? There we go. Leather armor. A letter. I do not think you'll ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. You should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would have tolerated all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I've put myself out of reach of the beast circling below, but I'm done for it all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. Fulvano. Okay, let's remember that name. Maybe we'll find somebody. What's this? Fulvano's gloves. Gives dexterity +2. I'm gonna take them for now. Makes me attack faster.
Quickly and quietly.
Anything else up here? You can still rotate camera in isometric perspective. Not in this art direction. Because it's a kind of like a painted picture that you have 3D modules put on top of it. And yeah, it's not doable to turn around without rendering a full 3D world around it. My dear Nonton, please be safe. Know that whatever happens, I love you still. Okay, so there's a lady involved as well.
Quiet.
Into this Nonton dudes. Let's see if we can find him in the Vale. The background is an illusion, but the characters are fully 3D. Yes, that's true. That is true, Nari. 3D is an illusion. Life is an illusion. We're all living in the Matrix, don't you know? What are you talking about? Some villages around here. Gold rod to chew. Why is there a spirit leading away? Despite the rains, the stalk feels dry and stiff. That's not good. Is Nonson living in here? Kareli, Edlin. Well, you two. No. No. I've read something about that a lot of the backers have their stories placed into these little stories fitting into the lore around the game. So I might skip probably a lot of the soul thingies. The golden labeled ones are backers. Okay, thank you. So this one's as well? Yes. Doesn't really add anything to the game. Yeah, they could have found a different approach to give them credits. Let's put it like that.
I'll see what I can find.
So, what do we have here? Ingrid's house, the windmill, blacksmith, Ulfra's house. Ulfra sounds female. Could it be that non-nom or whatever it's called is over there?
Nice and quiet.
Laying low.
Villages around here. Okay. So look in this house. They got 4 million in monies. It was a crazy Kickstarter. They were making up stretch goals as they went because they didn't expect such strong support. Let's see. Ofra. Dear wooden woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, perhaps to her unborn child. She's pregnant. Oh.
Hello.
Well, finally, I was starting to think... I'm sorry, I was expecting someone else. Can I help you? I just arrived in Gilded Vale. I thought I could, you know, get to know the locals. Were you with one of the caravans? Master Demas by any chance? What do you ask? My sister's Kaliska... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Is the sister that Kaliska wanted to come to because she's pregnant and needed help. My sister Kaliska is traveling with one of the caravans. She sent a letter before she came. Said she was going to pay her weight by working as a guard and the caravan master. She always was a tough one. I don't suppose you've seen her on the roads or the caravan, perhaps. It's Master Demas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kaliska didn't make it. Or Kalishka. Do you think it's Kalishka or Kaliska? I think it's Kalishka with an SH. Shh. Over covers her mouth with a hand. Eyes wide with horror. For a few moments, she can't manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping. Her eyes brimming with tears. I knew. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Kalishka was always so certain she could take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I just can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive somewhere. Why did you send for Kalishka? I'm worried about the baby, about the legacy. I told Kalishka as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It happens to so many mothers, and Lord Redrick has exiled all of them, calling it a sign of God's disfavor. With my head hold gone, I don't know if I'm gonna manage. Lost my home too. I hope Kalishka could help me. They said Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent the child being hollowborn, but she moved south to Enslock Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me, and I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else. Can you help me? I have a Golpeg Knight's answer? Pay me, and you have my oath that it will be done. I don't have very much. I set aside some money for Ranga, but well, here, would that do? Ranga has many potions and crafts for sale. Maybe we'll find something of interest. I'm sorry, dear. That's really all I have. You're welcome to some of my food if you want. I have some fruits. You get an item, fruit added, and 20 coppers. Well, contract is a contract. We accepted this. I'll find Ranga for you. You will? Oh, God bless you. Here, I'll give you the coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she fashions out of. I'm not sure, but it should be too much to burn to carry back. Ansluck's compass is that we call the lagoon in the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. Thank you again, Julie. You'll be saving us both. Oh my god. Time to haggle for the deeds of the house. Oh, I feel so bad for her. It's a gold pact. It's the name is program apparently. Oh, it's hilarious. Is this non-nom guy in the tavern maybe? This naughty goody two shoes never with the knights. Nope. They work for money. Simple as. Laska, do you know of a guy?
And well met.
Never mind. Drunkard villages. Who are you guys? Oh, you have golden names. You see, one of the stories was so crazy that Obsidian has to take it out. That's wild. Grab a drink, friend. Not much else worth in this town. Says the woman from Thane. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thane. I have no clue what Thane is.
Quickly and quietly.
In guests.
Nice and quiet.
Please leave me be. I'm full of sickness. This is not red. If I click on it, 10 Years of the Dawn. I'll take it with me. I'm not sure yet. Lockpicks. The Durwood. Early colonial history. König. First König.
Why not? There, done.
They are done. Okay. A black hound. Oh. The hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail waggling. Oh, pet the dog. The dog's tail thumbs happily against the floorboards. Doot, 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 doot. Nice. What class did you play in Everwinter Nights 2? We just recently finished it when we played a dwarf. We can pet the dog. Yeah, we just petted the dog. We played a dwarven Defender slash warrior slash weapon master. Yeah, that multi-classing I did. Starting with warrior and a little bit and one level of swashbuckler as well.
Quickly and quietly.
Okay, nothing of interest up here. The Never Denied 2 character sounds like a chunky boy. It definitely was. I think at the end we had like nearly 40 AC or something like that. It was insane. I'm a little bit sad that the silver sword or the silver weapon that you forge has to be a longsword and cannot be reforged into something else. I've read later on that there are mods for that, but yeah, I didn't care for installing those. Child. Papa says the temple is cursed. Anything else? Ingrod's is maybe... Is he in Ingrod's house? The dude that we're looking for? Nonton, there we go. There he is. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing two bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Gods keep you.
Can we help you? Do you know this man, Nonton? Yeah. I think we made it in Willwood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nonton. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? If that is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearl's loss. But it was a wild animal's doing. Nonton shakes his head minutely. You see trouble in his head. What would make you suggest such a thing? I had a vision in the cave. I saw Pele's last moments as he lived them. I saw you cut him with the knife. It's not possible. How could you possibly know? I left no sign. You just... Oh my god. Nonton, wait. I don't know what you saw in the cave, but this isn't what you think. Pele, my husband, he was as much as a beast as that bear. Wait, what? The side quests are wild. What the hell? Oh. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. Nonton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We've some coins saved up. You could have it if you only let us go. Sounds fair enough. Hand it over. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for your compassion. Thank you for your coin. Let's go, Nonton. We have a long way ahead of us. What was that? Did I level up? Oh, Nami has enough experience to level up. So... There we go. We go for mechanics review. Oh, what are we getting here? Backstab. To dramatically increase the damage done from stealth or invisibility, the rogue may use melee or ranged weapons, but must be within 2 meters of the target. But this is only when coming out of invisibility. Her husband was a fury? No. Maybe. What? Any suggestions in terms of what kind of skills or talents we should go for rogue? I'm thinking of 2-weapon style. 20% dual wield attack speed. Depends on what difficulty we're playing. We're playing on normal. I don't want to min-max and meta and, you know, go crazy. The sign of flame. Upper carry capacity. Wound binding. Spirit of the King. Interesting. Heart of the Storm. Fast runner. The reflexes. Defenses when disengaging. Okay. Let's frenzy. Grants rounders wounding shot. By adopting the strict disciple of the fighter, the character is able to pace himself in combat, steadily regaining endurance over time. Triple Crown mode. I would love to go for that as well, but I don't think I'm knowledged enough for the game to do that. Let's go for the 2-weapon style. Dual wield attack speed up at 20 for starters. When I see you playing this game, I think you need to download a mod to change all the extra characters to mules so you can carry more. What? A mod that changes them to mules? What? The actual F? I think you have unlimited carry capacity in this game anyways. Okay, so we found them. Let's get to the blacksmith. So you can get anything from him that might be interesting to buy or grab. Exactly, you can just send the stash for limiting looting. Commoner and a guard. The apprentice. Deal information, a focus of efficiency. So, this Amoa man is an impressive build, towering above the counter shop. His skin is dusky blue and deeper oceans. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come at the strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but with fine weapons and armor too often. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near a week and haven't seen a sign. Have to accept we've been hit by bandits. The road is crawling with them. All my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe. To make some coin. As if that lot would dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situation in villages like this and the exodus are creating far many opportunities for the unscrupulous sort. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for my supply wagon. All my shipments. You know, will be good. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Redrick. And this is as it should be, but it doesn't, you know, leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I will find you supplies. Why not? Then you have my thanks. You bring those supplies back and I'll have plenty more to offer. A discount to start. Oh, if you find my workers, tell them to hurry up. Okay, so nothing to sell here, but apparently a lost cargo. Interesting. If we would have not went in, we would have not seen this anytime soon. Oh, Dungeon Siege was a great game with the... Wow. Would you guys would like a rerun of Dungeon Siege? Man, that was a game. Oh, how about one in chat if yes. So the last piece I've not been in was the well up here. What's up there? Somebody's torching.
We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We wouldn't settle for scraps while you grow fat on your corpse.
The first of you drunkards come through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me. Swainer, I'll put you down like a dog.
Come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbull. And we'll have fair prices, or by the flame, we'll have a reckoning.
Looks like the miller is tasking too much money to the people. Not the first one. Is the first one that bad? Man, it's been ages since I played Dungeon Siege. Can't remember. I tried the third one, but that was a weird game. The other man stands before you. His relatively stocky build suggests a life of labor. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in the script.
Get back if you value your life.
Put that down before you get yourself hurt.
I mean it. I won't have Swainer and his lackeys threatening me in my own mill.
My name is Dwanworm, and I only just arrived at Gilded Vale.
You picked a bad time to come here visiting. Gilded Vale has had it all. Its shine scraped off. Just a big dung heap.
Swainer thinks he's king of it. They're all damn mad. Who's that Swainer?
The dwarf?
I'm a dwarf.
One standing out there spreading his lies among the villages. Bastard's been here for decades, and he hasn't gotten any kinder with time.
The miller hesitates to lower the club a fraction.
Who are you? Is Swainer roping foreigners into his crude crusade now?
Was it all that ruckus outside?
Where to begin? Swainer whipped them up into a fourth going about the grain stores. Claims I've hidden away most of it. All I do with the grain is to sell it. I can't create it out of thin air, and I can't hand it out for free. I pay the farmers for the crops they bring in, and I sell what comes out of the mill. Most of it goes back to the Blackhounds in the west side of town for ale. And Swainer and his lot sure don't mind that part. You take a look at the fields on the way out town, crops blighted, and most of what I'm getting from the farmers, it's gone off rotted through. I can pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go round. Swainer howling after things he has no right to do.
If you don't want those people in here with torches, maybe you ought to stop lying to me. I'm not. Look, that's no lie. The stores really are low, and with so little grain going around, I had to raise the prices for some people. There are folks in town that deserve far better than Sweeney and his lot. People who have done more for the Gilded Vale. Sweeney's people are farmers. They gathered that grain for you. They sure didn't mind losing that grain when it was going into the drinks at the inn. They don't make like kind neighbors when they insult my son, go stumbling drunk through my own crops. You think they're the only ones that need to eat? Wow. The third one was obsidian mates? Interesting. The third one was really bad, in my opinion. Now the crops are sick and the wind's too weak to get the windmill turning. Our village's children are born empty shells. That's not my doing. This place is cursed, and Sweeney and the others haven't done a thing to help the rest of us through the lean season. People like the magistrate? I can't do anything about that. That's just how it works. Maybe things are different elsewhere. Here, Redrick's men, they keep the village safe, so they eat well. Is there self-righteousness worth losing your family over? You're right. I've been trying to plan for the future, but we're in danger here and now. Fine, tell Sweeney and the others that I've reconsidered. Provided he pays the same everyone else, he's welcome to his fair share. And let's hope we can trade for supplies real soon, or be all in a bad way. Okay. I have no clue who the Sweeney is. But apparently we've convinced him for fair prices for grain. Let me guess, they're in the tavern. And then I want to go also into that place down there. But I have a feeling that might be dangerous to do so.
Hail and well met.
No, I'm not interested in what is called the Black House. There's Sweeney.
Welcome.
Don't know who you are, don't much care. Keep walking, we're not here to chat with foreigners. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it too. What if I told you that Trumbull changed his mind about his grain prices? What? You serious? The old man listened to reason? About time. I told him you'd come around, but damn, if he didn't take this time about. Here, buy yourself a drink. Goes for you two as well. Drinks on me. Okay. That loud laughter in the background. Holy crap. Let's take that. Love it. Good. Let's see if we can find that package of the blacksmith. Then bring it back, and I'm gonna explore that temple place over there. Or should we leave out the temple for now? The Temple of Eothos? Is that some later game thing to do? Margaret's Fork. Let's go there.
Yes.
After we're gonna get more, don't I? Necrot Lands. Okay, we have it. That's okay.
Not a problem.
Laying low.
Hey. Yes?
Yes. What the hell? This is good attack. So, is there a way that I can tell my people to do their abilities and whatnot? Controls, graphics. Okay.
Not a problem.
I'll see what I can find.
Bandits. I am looking for bandits. I've been looking for bandits. Oh, some of these crystals again. I see that body. What is that? A fine Polex. Synced Giran's horn. Sounds like an important piece of plant. Boar.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes?
Let's
Ready
start
when you are.
shooting tootin'.
Lava will be on seat.
Okay, see exactly nothing.
Yes?
Let's go. Let's go.
You're mine.
Let's go. Kill that boar. Thank you kindly. Lots of
Not a
skin.
problem.
Lots and lots of skin.
Nothing will slip past me.
So let's follow the road. Maybe if we find some piece of evidence lying around. There's a dude over there. Folmar. Oh, hello, begging your pardon, but you have gave me just a fright. I thought you heard something rustling through the bush. Suppose that was just you, silly me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? I thought it'd make me way over Martham Bridge, but I'm starting to think it better off heading back town and getting a few more folks together. But I see that's all right. So, do you hear something?
Eh?
Oh, I see. Welcome back, Trester.
Hey. Hi?
Yeah?
Shoot.
Lava will be on seat.
There we go. Take the wolf apart.
Not a problem.
By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen the beast so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm heading back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. Okay.
Time to see and not be seen.
We got some healing potions. Oh, interesting. Tomorrow we're gonna play Rogue Trader.
Saw you in the flames.
You saw me in the flames. Statue of Magran, goddess of war. Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks, racked by epoxy scars. He looks like a bad-eyed Moody or something like that. He's sweating as if he has the fever, but his breathing is measured and steady. Like a slow push of a blacksmith bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a beer trap. And then out of nowhere, there's the hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
What? The question mark is barely there. As the man makes a statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast as if it's holding a torch to it. Then slowly blossom into waved flames. I swear I've known someone who is the spitting image of Durans. Is that so? Even with the braiding and whatnot? It never forget about you? Oh, interesting. I'm curious. I'm even curious now about Durans.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel.
What?
It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
Study the man. The sudden release of flame from the statue of Margaret cast more light to his feature. The man's robe is dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burnt at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire. Examine the statue. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it is some trick of the mind's. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen of his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. What's about his staff? The staff looks thick, stout, blackened ash, once burnt by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines of the wood bear shapes and pattern. Interesting. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
Well said, my friend, well said. He had the hair, the beard, the one eye more open, the other one more lazy. The whole thing. Must have been an interesting encounter, Sunrun.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls,
Durance.
I test them.
How do you know I am a Watcher? I can see the questions bulbing up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, Watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you
Is he
and
telling me that
I.
I'm shining out of my ass?
Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
And what it is you think you can offer me?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions.
Okay.
I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable.
Okay.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
Oh, it was it was one of your professors, Sunrun, from world literature, who looked like that. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. What kind of marks are you talking about?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit, but it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
I see. If a stone mistress there allows it, then come on.
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
Runs glass at the statue, then gives a low chuckle. His chuckle dies into a smile, a genuine one. With a new companion. Okay. What are you?
What?
A priest. Okay.
I'll do the prodding around here, Watcher.
What kind of weapon do you have? Durant's staff. Increased reach, burning lash. Okay, that means you're attacking from a distance. I take it. Durant's robe. Constitution, burn proofed. Fair enough. Statue of Magran, the goddess of war.
Not a problem.
Time to see and not be seen.
So...
Just say the word.
Oof. I need something with a bigger range or something like that. Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
Eh?
Eh?
What?
Stick that on the young wolf. Divine Mark. There's a magical seal on the floor that sends enemies sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone.
How may I help?
So... let's hit them. Let's see if we can base them. Where's this lad?
You better run!
Smack them all on the floor. Smack them. Give them some more. Uh-oh.
Hey.
You're not looking
Yeah.
so feisty.
Hi?
Can we have some
Lava beyond seek.
Quick magic against what's going on here.
Just say the word.
There we go.
Not a problem.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Hey. Not a problem.
You can do decent melee with its staff standing in second rank behind your tank. A lot of the combat in this game is about controlling your exposure to enemies and inflicting crowd control and debuffs on the enemies. Definitely feels like that. Okay, some tower up ahead. As a bandit, I would probably try to hide myself somewhere near ruins or something like that. Let's do a quick save.
Nothing will slip past me.
A lot of trigger point, but two people in your party at the moment are voiced by the same actor. Oh! Oh crap, what's that? A will-o-wisp.
Just say the word.
Smack it. I don't think we can knock it off.
What?
So we can blind it.
Hmm?
Aye?
Love.
Lava beyond.
Oh wow, that necrotic spell just completely destroyed it. But completely.
Quickly and quietly.
Let's have a look inside. I take it the priest. Take the Rance and Amber and Either are both voiced by Matthew Mercer. Rope and grappling hook. We already have the maximum of camping materials. Well then, let's give it a rest here. I like her movement speed. Damage reduction. You have none? Let's rest then. Oh! Lovely little loading screen as well. So, give back that camping supply. No bandits here. Okay. Interesting. It's nighttime now.
Nothing will slip past me.
Shrine of Magran. Gold pack paladins. Dear that one, get that one. Oh, these are fellow gold packs.
Yeah?
Why you want to attack me? I haven't done anything. You little poopy horse. Does anybody know in terms of AI behavior? Ah, there we go. I can make different behavior styles. So...
Hey.
Let's see here. Creates a long, lasting circle of healing, regenerating. Creates a slow-moving, piercing energy projectile. scouts. Oh crap. Did his spell misfire or something?
Hey. Ready when you are.
Just like...
And burn.
Yeah?
Can you heal? Severe burn. Okay, there's some coin. Ludrana's Order. It seems I have no choice but to provide you with instruction. Redrick's forces are spread thin, and the road through the wilds of the South Gilded Vale lies unguarded. Given these favorable circumstances, I'm sure that even you can manage to handle a peasant or two. The archers tell me that Kolsk men made south after their escape. If you should happen to retrieve one of their numbers, I may be conceived to forgive your previous mistakes for the last time. You are to keep clear. You have to keep clear of the Defiance base server that sneaks. Note that if you cannot be trusted to acquire a useful specimen with even a modicum of discretion, I have no qualms whatsoever about using what materials I have to my disposal instead. Oh. Ludrana's Order. I have no clue who they're talking about. Large shields. Mail armor. Great swords. Do you want to go in with him for two-handed weaponry? Wand. Ludrana's Grimoire. You found a new Grimoire. Grimoires often contain spells that your wizard may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells from the description panel. You may also fill additional grimoires with different spells. Place them in your wizard's quick item slots to switch them. But be careful, switching grimoires will temporarily lock wizards out of the spellcasting for several seconds. Okay.
Yes?
Ghost blades. So I can learn them for a little bit of money, it looks like. Okay, interested. So, do I want you to go for sword and board, or do I make you a two-handed dude? 16. I mean, I could try to make you a two-handed dude for more damage. So I'm gonna give it a try. See how it feels like. So, as a scepter. Constitution +2. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. You should not be in close range fighting anyways. With a shift click, moving it to the stash. It does. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. Crafting. Savior pie. Casitas casserole. Ocean of iron skin. That cost me money? Say what? Wow.
Indeed.
I'm curious if we're gonna find these bandages or not. I'm curious if we're gonna find these bandages.